Get a job, you bums. Hey everybody, Greco Fabulous here, and just like everybody watching, I'm just trying to do my best.
What is wrong with you all? I don't understand what is happening!
Trying to do my best to navigate this brave new world we're in that is void of flea markets and toy stores and toy hunting and just pretty much everything that makes life great. There's no more of that. So what is a toy hunter to do? Well, I kind of put some feelers out there, asked for suggestions, and the first thing that came back to me is,
why don't you kill yourself?
why don't you do some online hunting? So let's see how that went. Alright guys, welcome to the exciting world of eBay toy hunting. Not gonna lie, my heart is pounding. For the hell of it, I'm gonna do 1501. So I'm gonna try to do this with 10 seconds left. Well, that sucked. So unlike the real world where I can pretty much get any toy that I want, for obvious reasons, on eBay, not so much. But luckily, where I failed at this auction, there was another one similar to it, which I didn't get live footage of, but I did get the winning bid. And that was this, G1 Transformers Prowl Bust by Hard Hero. Now, despite not being super featured on my channel up to this point, I actually am pretty fond of these Hard Hero statues. And one of the good things about it is, they don't really have a huge following. They're out of print, but the price doesn't seem to reflect that, because they can still be had fairly cheaply, if you're patient enough. So case in point, I was able to get this guy complete in the box for $12.50 plus shipping. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, yes, 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 1,000 times yes. This is something I definitely played with as a child. This is not some fabrication or me trying to create memories for some kind of YouTube vintage storyline. I loved these Ninja Turtles role-playing kits. There's nothing better and nothing we wanted more as children than to actually be a Ninja Turtle. And this was the closest we could get. Man, I wonder if they're just as much fun now as they were back then. Let's see. Alright girls, you ready to play Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Alright, Abigail, you can be Donatello.
Okay.
And Hannah, you can be Leonardo.
Okay.
Alright, now fight! No, wait, what are you doing? Those are collectibles!
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know, use your imagination?
Okay.
No! The best part about having children. The free labor. So the way this all shook out was, there was this one seller on eBay that had a ton of these things listed for sale. Now, it's not like these things just fall out of the sewer, okay? Up until this point, I had never seen one before, in person. So he must have come across some new old stock. Now, the options he had available was, you can buy a complete 4-set for $300 shipped, or you can buy them individually for $75 shipped, or best offer. Now on the individual listings, it was only Leonardo and Donatello available. So I said, hey listen, I really want to buy these at about $50 a pop. Would you do all 4 for $200? And he didn't write back. And I didn't want to be left out with nothing. So instead what I did was, I offered him $50 for Leonardo and Donatello, and he accepted. Now unfortunately he didn't throw in the other two, and what was even more unfortunate is that the package arrived like this. Yeah, I'm a little upset. Now at this point, I was alone and afraid. I mean, here's this thing that I completely forgot about, and then, you know, it reinvigorated all these great memories of childhood and playthings, and I really, really wanted it, and I had it, and go figure, you know, it's one of the few packages in the history of my experience with the United States Postal Service that arrived damaged. But you know what? This guy nailed it. So it's not fully done yet, but as of this taping, here's what he did. He said, listen, I'm going to put an insurance claim. I'll see what they say, but I'm not going to hold you hostage. I'm not going to hold your money hostage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you 2 replacements. And you know what? That's great. But I still want those other 2. Why don't you just, throw those guys in there while you're at it, and I'll give you another $100. And he said, hey, I'm more than willing to do it, but I want you to do 75 a piece for those, because they're more rare. And so I ended up with the complete set for $250 shipped. Is that a good deal? I don't know, because I've never seen these before. But does it make me happy? Yes, in this one minor instance, this aberration of this whole Greco-Fabulous lifestyle, spending $250 somehow is making me happy.
Maybe you were just joking around and not really serious about paying money for sex.
Oh, that was weird. That was weird. My body feels weird. Alright, and the last part of this second chapter, not the video, there's more to come with that, was something that, hasn't happened to me in a long time. And it was actually super nice. And I missed this feeling. And I forgot that this is something that YouTube celebrity brings. And I want it to happen more. So see what happens. And then think about what you have in your collection that I might enjoy. And, think about paying it forward. Just consider it. That's all. Just consider it.
I need Dragon Sword power!
So this is a boxed Dragon Dagger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers set. The original release. We're not talking Legacy here. Now this is great because this is actually something I actually want in my collection and I don't have. Now I'm lucky enough because I got this from viewers like you. And in this case, you is Instagrammer RetroCQ. Now I'm not sure who followed who first, but I definitely follow him, and for good reason, because his collection is amazing. Check him out. Like I'm not just pumping his tires because he gave me free things. Now, again, I'm not saying I'm above it. If you send me something and you want a little tit for tat, I'm your guy. You want to call me a sellout? I don't care. I'll be a sellout with a Dragon Dagger. What do you got? But this guy legitimately has a collection worth following. You know how I always complain about not having enough space to work with? He is what I want to be when I grow up. He has a whole room that is just worthy of just, adoration and idolation and all the Asians. It's really great. And that is a genuine endorsement and not something just sparked by free gifts. Which again, that can also be an option if you want to send me something. Just putting it out there. I wonder if I still know how to play this thing. Oh, damn it, Epona, I played the wrong song. So at this point, I gave you a few alternatives to what you can do to try to fill the void of live toy hunting. You can either go out there and pursue something on the internet, or wait for the internet to pursue you. Now, that being said, sometimes there's instances where you're willing to take a chance. Now, I'm definitely not advocating this by any means. I don't want anybody to get hurt. But I had a situation come up and I'm like, damn it, it's day 50. I'm gonna wear a mask. Yes, my priorities are screwed up, but I had to go out there and grab it. You wanna buy me a bottle? Hand me a case. Yes, I did this all for a retail purchase. Let that sink in. Me, a vintage toy hunter who screams old toys and great deals, went out there amidst a pandemic to get a toy from Walmart. Alright, now that we understand the situation that we're in, let's talk about how freaking cool these things are. These things feel like they could just be pulled out of the 80s. They look awesome. They recreated, they look exactly like the original figures. And again, as somebody who has never had one of those in his collection or seen them in person, at least with the original 4, this is such a great experience. We're all gonna have our limits when it comes to these sort of things. I took the precautions and I'm so happy that it worked out so far. We'll see in 2 weeks how it worked out, but right now I am on cloud 9 and staying away from everyone else. And on top of that, I got an upgrade to my Ghost Trapper that I originally bought from Spirit Halloween and was part of my Halloween getup with this guy. Now this guy is like exactly the same thing, but cheaper, and it has the foot pedal. And honestly, that foot pedal makes a world of difference. Guys, do you see that Class 3 Spectre? Come on, just a little closer. Get in my trap. Get in my trap. Come on. Oh, you're bad ghosts. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this video, but before I tune out, I do want to do some quick programming notes. I'm really going to try to ride the momentum and recapture some of my former glory. And one of those methods that I chose to pursue is just to come out with weekly content again. I'm going to be aiming for a Sunday afternoon time slot, just because I figure that you guys will be home and you can veg out and watch a really bad YouTube channel. You know, forget that it's on, just constantly stream and add to my watch time. You know, that's kind of my rationale behind it. So that's what I'm going to do. It's either going to be these edited videos or, you know, once every 3 weeks, I'm going to have that live from the attic broadcast with Ed's Retro Geek Out and Not Another Retro channel. Those have been super fun for us to do, and we've had a lot of great times inviting special guests on there. So be sure to definitely check those out as well. If not on my channel, on the other 2 guys' channels. So I'm going to be doing that, and not only am I going to be doing my purchasing videos, you know, both from the old flea market hunting videos that I haven't put out yet to more newer stuff like you just saw, but I also kind of want to open up my collection to the audience. I don't really talk about what I have in my collection so much and what my collecting goals are, and I kind of want to humanize myself a little bit. Not, you know, I don't want to just be a guy that goes hunting and is only concerned about getting great deals or like flipping toys for more toy money. I mean, you kind of have to see the fruits of that labor to kind of believe and buy that I'm an actual collector as well. Now, according to my PR marketing firm, I need to make myself more relatable to the audience, and this is one way to do it, so we're gonna try it. So let's see if these guys are worth their salt, because it's gonna be pretty hard for me to fake it till I make it. Okay, do you like me yet? Alright, thanks for watching. Bye! Oh hey, is that a vintage toy?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure.
Power Rangers, I love it. How much do you want for it?
About 100.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a YouTube celebrity, so can I just have it for free?
No.
What? Just give me that.
That's not how it works.
Listen, alright? Go back to your parents. Stay in school.
Yeah.